Hey guys, Lacey and Steve from Duo Reacts. Thank you so much for stopping by.
Did you say Steve and Lacey?
No, I said Lacey and Steve, as I normally do. Did you hear it wrong?
I heard it right, I think.
He heard it. Well, quick rewind on that. Hey guys, Lacey and Steve from Duo Reacts. Lacey and Steve. But thank you so much for stopping by and watching Lost with us.
Yes.
Season 5, Episode 13. Some like it Hoth.
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 Okay.
I don't know what Hoth is.
You've never heard of the Hoth system? Should I have?
Yeah, I'm excited to get into it. We definitely left off on a great episode with, learning a lot about Ben and kind of what makes him tick.
We got to see some interesting things go on with the smoke.
Yep.
And you can take that any way you kind of want to read it. But, yeah, the discussion we had afterwards was pretty interesting with Blair and everyone.
Yeah. In our Zoom, we have a few other people that also have not seen the show, so they're watching along with us for their first time watch as well.
Yes.
And some
that have just watched it once and kind of rewatching with us as well.
And then, of course, some that have watched it over and over. But it's fun theorizing, Steve theorizing with the other first-time watchers, and it's fun hearing your guys' theories.
Well, we have people that are dead that's been in caskets, Christian, and we really didn't get the whole Claire thing with Christian, and
we're not really sure what's going on with that. So
and of course Locke, he was dead, now he's alive, and acting a little bit different, I might say.
He does seem to be acting.
I think we all kind of picked up on that. Jerry, Blair,
much more confident than he normally is. Like he normally is kind of unsure of himself and unsure of the situation, and in his actions in the last episode seemed very like he was very sure of himself. He knew exactly what he was talking about. At least it seemed that way. And
Katie's with us tonight.
Yes.
She had to watch The Masked Singer, but she's all caught up, so we'll have a good discussion afterwards as well, I'm sure, on this episode.
Right.
But I'm really enjoying it. I enjoy Lost. I am lost, but it is fun. It's fun to theorize. It's fun to let your mind kind of roam. I've been saying that many times, but it is true. You do go on kind of a, what's going on here? Could it be this? Could it be that? It can be a lot of...
There's so many different ways that it could go, to be honest.
Right.
So many ways.
But the characters, all in all, perfect for the show. I love the show. It's definitely really, really good.
I agree. Are you ready to get into this episode?
No.
You're not?
Yes.
You wanted to sit here for a while?
Yeah, we'll just sit here.
Okay. All right, let's do it.
Something like it hot.
Comes fully equipped. I'm telling you, it's a steal at 400. What, you gotta check with your husband?
It's just me. Mommy, can I have a quarter for the vending machine? Honey, I said wait for me by the pool.
Thought you said it was just me.
I meant my husband's out of the picture. It's just me and my son.
Wow. Most other tenants, they don't like noise.
He's very quiet.
I mean, 2 months up front.
2 months because he
Cash will buy your way out.
having a
Hey,
kid.
no running. You hear me, Miles?
Aww, little baby
Oh,
Miles.
this is
This is Miles.
Okay. He's obviously sensing things that have happened here.
So he's always had this gift, it would appear.
But this is weird. Tear it up.
Miles, what happened?
Oh, God. Mr. Bonner.
What were you doing in here? He was all alone. He's scared. His chest hurt. He kept calling out for Kimberly.
This is his wife. Well, she died last year now. How would you know that?
I heard him. Miles, what are you talking about? He's still talking right now. Honey,
He's not talking.
he's dead. I told you. I can hear him.
Bob, you there? Pick up.
What?
You can hear him.
Fill you in later. Right now, I need you to take care of something. The security tapes from the pylon camera feeds, they need to accidentally get erased. You're number 4. Is that Kate?
What the hell are you doing out there?
Just erase number 4. Yeah, I got it. All right.
Nobody else is on this frequency
Alright,
that
let's go back on Juliet.
you two
I
are
was just,
talking
I
on.
was just thinking that too. I just want to know how, as a kid, he and this whole time thing. She was dead. A year, 2 years,
Where's LaFleur?
whatever.
He's,
Still.
out looking
Oh,
for the
Miles?
escaped prisoner. I tried to get him on his
That's
walkie.
weird.
He's got a very special
He must
gift
be out of
apparently.
range. Then it's gonna have to be you. Jim already knows about this, but I'm gonna bring you into the circle of trust. Can I
The
trust you,
circle
Miles?
of trust.
Absolutely, Horace. Okay, good. I need you to take this out to Radzinski at grid 334. He's gonna give you something in return. I want you to bring it back to me with no questions asked. We're not supposed to be in 334. Welcome to the circle of trust.
AKA don't ask questions.
Stop right there! What are you doing out here? I was expecting LaFleur. LaFleur's busy. Horace sent me instead. I'm in the circle of trust. Get out!
You're in the circle of his frickin' gun.
I'm supposed to give you this. And you said you had something for me.
Okay.
What happened to him?
Who this be?
He had an accident.
Huh?
An accident.
He fell into a ditch.
Had a bullet hole in his head?
He fell on a bullet.
He fell on a bullet,
Doesn't
yeah.
matter what happened then.
You should know what
Come back
happened
to
to him.
Horace now, Miles.
You talk to dead people. It's probably gonna happen.
He's gonna talk to that dead person.
Yep.
Of course he is.
Okay. So what really happened?
And we're gonna go away.
So what really
I'm not
happened,
vested in
dead
this.
body?
I'm not vested in dead dude. So, but still, I want to see.
You wanted to see what really happened. You wanted to see dead dude
If
come
you
back.
have that ability,
Yeah, that would be
Wow.
pretty awesome. Yeah.
things you could know,
Oh, look
like
at the
murders and
look
I
at the
need to see
grunge hairstyle that Miles got going on here.
It's me.
Why did you come, Miles?
I need you to tell me how I do the things I do. I need to know why you won't talk to me about my father.
Because he never cared about us. Never cared about you.
I need to know where he is, Mom.
It doesn't matter where.
It does matter. I have a right to know.
He's dead. Your father kicked us out when you were just a baby.
Why don't you just tell me?
Because it was over. Your dad has been dead a long time.
Where's his body?
Mhm.
Oh, she's like,
Somewhere you could never go.
The island.
yep. And he's like, I'll show you, Mom.
Pierre, if it was caused by the electromagnetism, we need to know. You want to see it now? Yeah, he just got back. I'll send him out with it right away. Did you bring the package?
Package, you mean the corpse?
Yeah. Now I need you to bring it out to Dr. Chang at the Orchid.
I'm security. Can't someone from the motor pool do it?
If I wanted someone from the motor pool, I would have asked them. So just bring it out to Dr. Chang, and we'll all call it a day.
Is he in the knowledge of what happened? We didn't get to see it. Kind of cutscene.
Hey, what the hell are you doing? That's my van. No, dude, I just signed it out. Where are you going? The Orchid. Me too. I made lunch for the crew. Sandwiches, ham and cheese, and I made my secret garlic mayo. You're waiting for the next van. Why?
Sounds
We're going
good.
to the same place. Why don't we carpool? It'll help with global warming. 3 times it happened yet, so maybe we can prevent it. You on some kind of secret mission? Just get in.
Are you on some kind of secret mission?
How'd it go? We gave him to them. Did James help? Yes. Thank you so much for sending him.
I got here as soon as I could. Where's Ben? Did he?
No, Roger. I'm so sorry. I was gone for 10 minutes. I don't know.
What? You're his doctors. You're supposed to watch him.
I know. Roger, if we just calm down.
Don't tell me to calm down. Somebody came and took my boy out of here.
I know. I am so sorry.
And you care now?
He suddenly,
You don't want him, but you want him when he's gone? What?
yep.
Well, here we go.
Here we go. Sometimes you just don't know what you got till it's gone, Steve. And apparently this dad didn't know what he had.
I was about bounty hunter. What are you doing? Writing your memoirs? It's personal.
It's personal.
Now I want to see what's in there. Now I'm very curious.
Did you just, you know?
Fart?
No. Well, it wasn't me. So roll down your window. Nah, man, there's something foul in here.
Yeah, it's that dead body
It's that dead
with
body.
your sandwiches.
Garlic mayo. No, that's not possible.
That's not possible.
Okay, maybe it is possible.
Come over, I gotta check. Forget it. I gotta check. If those sandwiches are bad, people can get sick.
Why don't you just tell
Yeah,
him
at
what
this
it
point,
is?
he's gonna
Like,
find out.
He's gonna find out anyway. You might as well just be like, dude, it's body.
Unnecessary stop.
Unnecessary.
Yep.
There's a body bag back here.
Yeah.
The body. That's traditionally when you put in a body bag. Yo, who is he? What happened? Don't worry about it and don't tell anybody you saw him. His name's Alvarez. He was digging a hole and then he felt a sharp pain in his mouth, which turned out to be a filling from his tooth being yanked right out of its socket and blowing through his brain.
Oh, wow.
And he was dead.
Wait.
How does a filling get blown through someone's head? Got me. Can we go now?
Wait.
Because.
Stop.
Okay.
It's a metal filling, right? Could, like, the magnetism?
This is an electromagnetic station, and I don't know about you, brother, but every time I walk past that concrete wall out there, my feeling's hot.
I don't know. I don't.
I don't know either.
You do.
I don't know. But Miles did ask, is that a bullet hole in his head? So is it possible that a bullet went, like, from the back through the tooth and then up through his, or
I guess.
or
yeah,
that one?
yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, I was just thinking.
I don't know, because
like,
it did look like he had a bullet hole in his head. So
Yeah?
I don't know. So that's a good question.
Just know. You can talk to dead people.
That was
Can we
so,
please just go?
he caught on to that so quick. He's like, you
Don't
talk
worry,
to
keep your
dead
secrets
people.
safe from me. You wanna know why? So I can talk to them too.
He's like, you're not alone, dude. You're not alone.
And they're together.
Yep, which is obviously meant to be,
Listen,
right?
Tell me what happened
They're
to
obviously meant to be in this situation right now.
him.
Hank?
You laughed at him.
I did not. Not Hank, I didn't.
Scattered the ashes on the football field at school. What I do, it's much better if there's a body. But your ad said you could communicate with the dead. I know what my ad says, Mr. Gray, but
Please, I just want you to ask him. Did he know that I love him?
it's gonna cost extra.
Of course.
He's like, I see that money. Hand it over.
Please give me your hands.
Did it work?
Your son says he knew that you loved him. He always knew.
Thank you.
Sorry for your loss.
That was the quickest $400 or $500 I ever seen in my life.
Excuse me,
He literally just said,
Miles Strong. My name's Naomi Dorrit. My employer's been following your work for some time now, and is interested in retaining your rather unique services. There's a restaurant not too far from here. Would you like to hear what I have to say?
Yeah, absolutely.
Her boss,
her employer.
Widmore.
Yeah.
Kate, why are you even talking to this douchebag? Is it remind you of your frickin' stepdad?
Probably.
You okay?
My son got shot, and now he's disappeared, so far from okay.
You know, I'm sure things are gonna work out. I just have a feeling he's gonna be okay.
What do you mean? A feeling?
I just don't think that you should give up hope.
Do you know something? Do you know what happened?
No, I don't.
You're not a great liar, Kate.
Why are you so interested in my kid?
I'm sorry I came over here and I was just trying to help.
You want to help, Kate?
Why don't you just mind your own business?
Kate can't just like
She'll
stay-
kill you.
She'll kill
I don't know why
you.
you
She
all
has a
just
thing
did.
about stepdads.
So you have conversations with them like they're your pals? Sure, all the time. Sometimes we even play chess. You actually see them? Of course, why wouldn't I? Because that's not how it works. Aha! You wouldn't know how it works unless you can do it. What I can do has nothing to do with chatting with ghosts, you nitwit. When somebody's dead, their brain stops functioning, which means there's no more talking. It's just who they were and whatever they knew before they died. That's how it works for me. I'm happy for you. You're just jealous my power is better than yours.
My powers are better than
Shut
yours.
the hell up and go to your damn sandwiches.
Yeah, you can talk to him. I can talk to him and see him and play chess.
Yeah, so, haha, booyah.
He came to deliver lunch to the work crew.
Lunch. The instructions were to come alone.
Don't worry, I won't tell anyone about the body.
You weren't supposed to know about the body.
He knows? I'm sorry, sir. He was rooting around in the back and he saw it. Dude, I can keep a secret.
Well, you better, because if you read one word of this, I'll have you shipped to Hydra Island so you can weigh turds for their ridiculous experiments.
Wait,
Weigh
You too.
turds for their
Package
ridiculous
inside.
experiments. That's what he
You.
said.
Stay here till I get back.
that frickin' guy.
Yeah, he's unnecessarily being an asshole right there. Thank you, Hurley.
That douche is my dad.
I had a feeling, but I didn't want to say anything because I
You
wasn't
did
sure
say you were taking me out to
if I was
dinner.
remembering
Also,
or
I
not.
was
But
taken
yeah,
to a restaurant.
that douche is his father that left him and his
No
mother.
audition.
Look, whatever you got going on here, this isn't really my thing.
From what I understand, Miles, if the price is right, this is exactly your thing. So what can you tell me about this man?
It's a nice stack of cash. He's like, okay, let me get to work.
Trying to see the face.
Yeah, me too, but it doesn't look like one that I recognize.
Name's Felix. On his way to deliver something to a guy named Whitmore.
Deliver what?
A bunch of papers, photos, empty graves, a purchase order for an old airplane.
Oh.
That's the cemetery where Widmore dug up the 300-odd corpses. The purchase order for the old 777 he bought through a shell company.
And that was it? You don't...
He was delivering stuff,
Did I pass?
sounds like, for the cover-up.
I'm leading
Of
an
the-
expedition to an island. This island has a number of deceased individuals, and as this man is the one responsible for their being deceased, we believe they can supply invaluable information as to his whereabouts.
Much as hunting down a mass murderer sounds really safe, I'm gonna pass. Thanks for the audition.
My employer is willing to pay you $1.6 million.
You coming now?
When do we leave?
Yep. It's like
You shouldn't
1.6
have
million.
settled on the first one.
You should have started with that. Let's get out of here.
So, anyway, I don't want to talk about it. Are you kidding me? How weird is it that your dad is that dude from all those movies? I mean, back then he was called Marvin Candle. Was that like a stage thing?
What part of I don't want to talk about it isn't sinking in?
If you didn't want to talk about it, why'd you tell me? How long have you known he was your dad?
Third day we were here, I was online at the cafeteria and my mother got in line behind me. That was my first clue.
But all his Dharma dudes end up dead. Don't you want to save him?
I can't save them. They're gonna get killed no matter what I do, so why bother?
I need you to take me to Rosinski at the worksite. Immediately. You, Hurley, you say a word.
Bullet poop, got it.
What happened to the body?
What body?
What body? What are you talking about? There was never a body.
This room is on my rounds. What are you doing here?
Why are you still
Figured I'd cover it
working?
for you.
Why is he still working
What
when his
happened
son
to
is
your son?
missing?
That he got shot or that someone kidnapped him from the infirmary? And what are you doing here at work?
Thank
What
you.
else am I gonna do? Pray that those idiots gonna find my boy so you can get out of here.
I mean, that
You need to
was
whip
that
his ass.
was that necessary? Seriously?
He just needs...
You came in here a couple days ago with that woman Kate, right?
Yeah.
You know her at all? Why? She's got some kind of weird thing for my kid. First she shows up in the infirmary and gave him blood. But then when he goes missing, she comes to me and she says, he's gonna be okay.
Those things do
Probably
not
getting
sound
the
bad
kids.
when you're repeating them like that. They sound like really nice things, but
I should go to Horace. Report it.
Kill him.
for
do you
what?
think?
Yeah, go ahead, bud, because
I think, Roger, that you've had a hell of a day, and that's giving you a very good excuse to go out and get drunk. Maybe that's put some crazy ideas into your head. I know that woman, Kate. She's my friend, and she'd never do anything to hurt your son.
Sure.
Steer him down, Jack. That's it.
he's like, time for you to go, buddy.
What is exactly you do with the orchid?
It's classified.
Or that you can't tell anyone? Not even your wife?
No.
What about your kids?
I have a 3-month-old son, so no.
3 months. Wow, congrats. What's his name?
Miles.
Small world. That's your name too, right, Miles? Yeah?
Oh, man.
Curly, what are you doing?
Dr. Chang? So you two have
He's
been
like,
here for
what?
3 years now. Must be pretty tight, huh?
Dr. Chang and I don't exactly travel in the same circles.
Wasn't aware there were circles.
Great. We should all get together for a beer sometime.
Hurley's in the back, like, look at me, just like
All the knowledge.
making your relationship work somehow. Jesus. That was well hidden.
Camouflaged
That was
pretty
what
well.
it was. I agree.
So this is the building of the orchid.
They're building
No need to
something.
wait. We'll be right back with Lazinski.
Dude, what is this place? What's up with all the secrecy? Don't know. Don't care.
I think he picked him up at the Orchid.
Hey, Glenn!
Did you see the hatch thing?
4, 8,
It's the hatch.
15, 16, 23. Hold on a minute, it's smudged.
42.
42.
How the hell did you know that? They're building our hatch.
What hatch?
You didn't know about the hatch?
The one that crashed our plane.
The one that crashed our plane.
Hey, Miles.
Do I know you?
Man,
Jesus, he is having a rough day.
Miles. My name's Graham.
You owe me a fish taco.
Sorry about that, but your apartment's being watched. And we had to try our best to talk you out of working for Charles Widmore.
I have no idea who that is.
He's the man who chartered the boat you'll be getting on next week. You do not want to get on that boat. You know what lies in the shadow of the statue?
No.
That's
Can't
that.
say that I did.
That guy's
You're
on the
not ready to
island
go to that
with the
But if you come
with the
with
one
us,
woman
all
that
those things you've spent
the
your
bounty
life trying
hunter
to
that
find
got
out,
Saeed.
you know who you are, Miles. Why it is you have a gift. And most of all, you know about your father.
He's like,
I don't know where you've been getting your intel, but I stopped caring about my father a long time ago. What I do care about is money. So I'll tell you what. You want me to pass on going to the island, it's going to cost you double what they offered, $3.2 million.
We're not paying you anything. All the money in the world isn't going to fill that empty hole inside you, Miles.
It's sad, isn't it?
Toss it! You're playing for the wrong team.
What team are you on?
One that's going to win.
I was like 90% sure that they were going to throw him out of a moving vehicle right there. So I was kind of shocked that they even stopped to begin with. But
So your dad, is he around? You know, when we came from, the future? No. Kind of awesome for you all. How is it awesome? Because you get to hang out with him. Well, maybe he'll let you hold baby you, or you can change your own diaper.
you can change
Listen
your
up.
own
We're
diaper.
gonna have this conversation once. I don't want to hang out with my dad. I don't want to know him better. Did he beat you up when you were little or something? He wasn't even around when I was little. I never knew him until now. Why am I even telling you this? Because you're in pain and you need to let it out. I'm not in pain. My father is dead. He's gone. He never cared. He's not gone. We just dropped him off. You want to get into my business? Let's get into yours. Exterior Hoth by robot zips through the atmosphere and crashes into the snowy planet below. That's when Chewbacca shows up and blasts it away with his crossbow laser. He shakes
Star
his fury
Wars.
fist in the sky in triumph. Chewbacca, rawr. What the hell is this? Running Empire Strikes Back. I'm sorry, what? It's 1977, right? So Star Wars just came out. And pretty soon George Lucas is going to be looking for a sequel. I've seen Empire like 200 times, so I figured make life easier and send him the script with a couple improvements.
With some improvements.
Stupidest thing I've ever heard. But yeah? At least I'm not scared to talk to my own dad.
Touche.
Doc, hey, what's going on?
Ben's father thinks that Kate had something to do with his son going missing.
Why the hell would he think that?
Because she talked to him.
Because she opened her mouth
Her heart was in
and
the right
spoke.
place.
Yeah, but where was her head?
I had a talk with Roger. I don't think he's going to say anything to anyone for now. Just wanted you to know.
I don't know what gave you that idea, because I didn't get that idea when he walked out. He
Yeah,
looked
well,
pretty angry when he walked
Fill me
out.
in, Doc.
No problem.
Hey, boss.
Hey,
We got a development. You better come to the office.
Whatever development you got can wait a while.
I know who took the kid.
Oh.
Yeah, who's that?
Uh-oh.
You. Got a perfectly good explanation for what you saw in that tank.
Sure as hell hope so.
Talked to Horse yet?
No, thought that after 3 years of working together, I'd give you the benefit of the doubt.
Juliet's like, well, shit. You just, like, get some rope. She's like, okay, gotcha.
Mr. Gray, hope you don't mind, your gate is open.
Mr. Strong, of course.
I'm about to go on a boat trip for a while. I wanted to give this back to you. I lied to you. I wasn't able to talk to your son.
You just let me go on believing what you said.
It would have been fair to your son.
I'm sorry.
If you needed your son to know that you loved him, you should have told him when he was still alive.
Dang, that's a bit harsh. I feel bad for Hank. He lost his son, got some guy telling him you should have told him you loved him when he was still alive.
Disagree with you. Shut up.
No, I agree he should have, but it's still
It's
harsh.
on you if you have to ask that.
Sorry I said you were afraid to talk to your dad, dude. Don't worry about it. I used to hate my dad, too. He left when I was 10. The best thing I ever did was give him a second chance. Although I may never see him again, I miss him. And I know he feels the same. My dad didn't leave when I was 10. I was a baby. I never knew him. I don't want to. That was Luke's attitude, too. What? An empire? Luke found out Vader was his father, but instead of putting away his lightsaber and talking about it, he overreacted and got his hand cut off. I mean, they worked it out eventually, but at what cost? Now the Death Star was destroyed, Boba Fett got eaten by the Sarlacc. It all could have been avoided if they just communicated.
I mean,
maybe you should just talk to him. That would be so weird, though, right? Seeing baby you.
do you think there's more to this than...
It would appear so. I mean, he seems to be an attentive, loving father right there. There must be something more.
Les, I need you.
Do?
Subs from HQ. We need your help bringing them in.
They're recruits.
No, scientists from Ann Arbor.
Hey, can I get an with this?
Yeah, sure.
Who's this?
Dan's back.
Long time no see.
Apparently he was in Ann Arbor? So he left the island. He chose to leave. He chose to leave, apparently. Remember Juliet was talking about potentially leaving when the sub left 3 years ago?
Yeah.
And Sawyer convinced her to stay?
Right.
Apparently Daniel left, but he's back now, it would appear.
Okay. That last part I'm just going to leave out of my conversation.
Okay.
But I did like this episode. You know, I liked seeing, you know, Miles kind of go through this, and he's seeing himself with his dad. And
learning that maybe there is a little bit more to the story
yeah.
than what his mom told him about being, you know, just leaving him. And I mean, obviously something happens. We don't know what happens, but something happens.
I don't feel like she's saying the truth here.
But yeah, and what's
Like,
the reason? What's the reason she's not telling the whole truth, especially on her deathbed? It would appear that she was on her deathbed when he talked to her.
So now Hurley and Miles know that they can both speak to dead people.
Yeah, and they seem to be growing a little bit of a bond, which is kind of surprising, being that they've been together. Well, no, they haven't been, because Hurley just came. But yeah, I like that they're growing this like kind of like friendship between the two of them, because they do have similar stories.
Well, now they don't feel alone.
Yeah, they don't feel alone.
You know,
in that regard, especially being that they both kind of see dead people / had fathers that weren't around when they were young.
Mm-hmm.
So I like this dynamic, and I think that maybe Hurley is just the type of person that Miles needs to be around, because he's kind of solemn and kind of like, maybe solemn is sullen. You know, he's very, you know, kind of just walking through life, you know.
Yeah, I guess, you know, my biggest thing is I kind of need to know more about this island a little bit more. You know, I'm seeing things happen, and I know it's, you know, a place where you can be healed, you can, you know, all this just stuff going on.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I'm just looking forward to the next episode. But this was a very good episode, I thought. It was pretty good. The whole Kate thing, I don't understand between, you know, like Kate
I feel like it might have something to do with her, too. Like, I know that she has her stepdaddy issues, but I think that she's also connecting Roger and Ben's relationship maybe with herself and Aaron a little bit, meaning that she had to leave Aaron.
Okay.
She felt like she was not enough of a parent for him, and Roger has said in previous episodes that I thought I could handle being a parent. I thought I'd be a great parent, and it didn't turn out that way. And I think Kate felt that way too, that she thought she'd be so great. And I think, to be honest, I think she was a great parent for Aaron.
That way.
She loses him one time in the grocery store for like 30 seconds. That doesn't make you a bad parent. You know what I mean? But I think in her mind, she's connecting the two.
Yeah.
But yeah.
It's a good episode.
Great episode. I enjoyed
Daniel's
it.
back.
Daniel's back. He's been gone, apparently. I mean, we know that he's been gone as far as, like, he hasn't been we haven't known where he was. And I know I've asked about him, like, where's Daniel? Like, I know he was there in the 70s, so where'd he go?
Mm-hmm.
And now we know. He left the island, and he was a scientist, obviously, but now he's back. So he's back for a reason, too, I'd imagine.
And they got to see the place being built, the
hatch.
Got
The
to see
hatch
that,
that's ultimately going to make them all crash on the island in the future.
which is interesting in itself.
It's very interesting.
I just don't know how
yeah.
this all plays into what's to come. You know, we're getting to see what happened previous to everything that happened.
Yeah, we're literally
Yeah, I said
getting
that right.
yeah. We're going back in time, but with the same characters and with it's very interesting. But I definitely enjoyed this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it too. Let us know what your thoughts and opinions are in the comment section down below. Leave a like on this video. Subscribe if you're not already. Make sure you... Why did I just totally F that up right there?
I don't know, you hit your head. Make sure you subscribe.
Subscribe if you're not already, and squish that bell. And we hope you guys all have an amazing and awesome day.
Hope amazing happens to you and Lacey at this point.
Yeah.
Peace out.